Alright, it is Friday afternoon, around maybe 2ish, and I've just come out of my local yarn store. I'll just show you guys what I got. So I'll just show you. I got this because I knit 2 socks at the same time. So I got this because I don't want to wind. This kind of skein is really difficult to wind. So I got a second skein to make my life easier. And then from the leftovers I can make something for myself. And then I got this big cool wool big for my sister. She wants a cowl. So I'm gonna cast that one on as well. So basically I'm gonna abandon what I'm doing and I'm gonna do her a headband, and then I'm gonna do her a cowl to send out next week. So I should get those, at least one of them, done this weekend, if not both, otherwise in my Monday meetings. So I went to my local yarn shop, which is here in Merse, and the one I showed in the first vlog. Now I'm gonna hit the shop. I'm gonna get some my Finnish care package arrived, so I'm gonna get some baking stuff so I can bake some Christmas thingies. And I'm gonna bake just for my boyfriend today because my dough needs to be in the what is it called, in the cold overnight. And then I'm gonna get some saffron for the Lucia buns. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. There's some grandmas on the background, but not close enough for being able to recognize them. I'm just gonna shift over a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit the shop. I'm really worn out, if I'm brutally honest. So I'm just gonna chill today and do not much more. I would really need to clean and run some wash because we're really down to some serious sniffing clothing if this is wearable situation. So I'm gonna run some wash at least, maybe tidy up the house a little bit. But other than that, I'm not gonna do anything else than knit and bake all weekend. I am uploading Vlogmas videos from Monday to Thursday. Running a little bit late, but doesn't really matter, does it? So I'm just gonna go. Ow, my foot cramped. I'm just gonna go through them now and upload them, and then I'm gonna probably whip something up in the kitchen. And I use a program called Filmora Go. Filmora, Wondershare Filmora. It costs a little bit, but it's really nice and easy. It has a lot of resources here to use, and it's super fast. And yeah, I really dig it. It costs like, I think I bought it from sale with like $40, but it's really worth for me with how much I spend time on editing videos. Alrighty, I'm starting a new project. My sister asked for a cowl, so I cast it on. It's the Hugo Cowl from Sari Nordlund. I'm not gonna do it as long as it is in the picture and in the pattern, and I'm also using 4.0 needle instead of 4.5, so it wouldn't come as wide because my sister is not a very wide person, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm gonna make this. It is the same yarn I've already used, so I'm looking for this is all that is left from the paper inside. But it's the cool wool big. I think it's by Lana Cross. Well, in any case, it is what it is, and this is how it's gonna turn out. It has a really nice, simple pattern. Right, this is what I've gotten done today. On the cowl, my sister of course didn't want it as tall or as long as the pattern calls for, because yeah, she would just get too hot. But this is what I've gotten done. It's like almost 11 o'clock and I started around 6 o'clock, so I've done a good few hours of knitting while I've been watching TV, well actually Vlogmas episodes, and yeah, it comes together quite quickly, I have to say. It's super fast and super easy. So yeah, it's the Sari Nordlund Hugo Cowl in the just a superwash merino. I use this to quite a lot of projects. I really like how fluffy and puffy it is, and it's super soft, and it can be washed in case there's accidents or sweat. Yeah, pretty nice. Hi. Good afternoon. It is Saturday afternoon, probably 2 o'clock. I am just fresh out of the bath, just cuddling here with Nappe. We slept really long, like until 1 o'clock. And I did knitting and watching. Oh, wait, you're gonna fall off, bro. I did knitting. Wait. I can feel your bum leaving my lap. So. I did knitting and watching Vlogmas all evening yesterday, just from my phone with the headset on, really cozy, while knitting on my sister's cowl is the word. So many languages and so many words. She called me, or she messaged me on Thursday saying that she would really like a cowl and she would like it from the merino I did it last time. So I went to the local yarn shop yesterday and got some balls. And I cast on the Sari Nordlund Hugo Cowl in the evening yesterday. Today it is, as said, Saturday. We are going to head to my work's Christmas drive-through. So because we can't have a Christmas party, and we always get these really nice gift boxes, so we are going to the Christmas drive-through this year. So you just drive through a lane with elves and all kinds of stuff. So you just drive through and you just like wave and and then you get your Christmas box and then you scoot off. So that's what we're gonna do today. Then I'm also gonna go to the big supermarket because we live in a very, small village. Is always kind of like a matter of what you're used to. In my village, it's like 4 times the size of this one, and there's like 2,000 people living there. There's like 20,000 people living in our village, but like it's a small village in sense. It's a very old village, so there's not a lot of new construction, a lot of shops or anything like that. There's just a bakery and oh, your eyes are running again. And so there's not big supermarkets. They're just the essentials basically. So we're going to the city where I work. So basically that's a bigger city, so I will go to the big supermarket there because I want to buy some porridge rice. It's called a desert rice here. So a dessert rice here, tomato. But apparently the paella rice from Lassie is also good to go for porridge, so I will go get some from that because I really am, I'm sorry Napa, aching for a good rice porridge. Like not the one made in the kettle, but the one made in the oven, and it's gonna sit there for like 1.5 hours and stuff. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna probably bake for my boyfriend. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show much baking today because I will have to set up the lights in the living room, and my boyfriend might shit a brick because he's not that into, having crap laying around. So I might do that tomorrow, give him a day off and just try to minimally film, because he, especially now on Wednesdays, I will do minimal filming because he's really not into me shoving a camera everywhere. He's just very dramatic, right? Yeah, he is. I love him to bits, but he's a drama queen sometimes. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna work on Christmas gifts. I want to get the cowl ready today so I can also do a headband for my sister. Then I think the Christmas knits that I need to still whip up a pair of socks for my dad next week, and then pretty much that's it for the Christmas knits. I will send the package not next week but the week after, so I don't think it will make it to Christmas, but it's always nice to get gifts after Christmas as well. So it's not that we don't really celebrate Christmas as is in the Christian sense of it or religious sense of it. It's more a time of the year when you thank your loved ones for the year, because we're a very tight-knit family. We go through the good and the bad together, so it's really more to thank for all your hard effort. Where are you going? it's really more to thank about all the effort and all the love and all the support for the year. So it's not that big of a deal if it doesn't make it to Christmas. Maybe it's a January gift. Often with my sister we buy also gifts from the sale in January, so it's not that biggie. So yeah, that's pretty much the weekend plans, baking. And I just like also dug up some stuff that I will puzzle with probably. I don't know what the time is, but if I have time before we go, I really want to make a few of those. Like I showed you the things I bought that came in the mail with the little hobby crafty pack, so I want to make those. But yeah, it's just gonna be a slow weekend. I think I might still do some rearranging in the kitchen tomorrow. Just not gonna do it today, because I've been doing way too much stuff lately. So yeah, just gonna take it easy today, because I'm having this kind of in here we don't have any, like when you take the trash out, you cannot take the trash out. You have to take it to the trash park or take it out every 2 weeks when they pick it up from the street. Also all the cardboard, all the bottles, everything will have to stay in our apartment. And our kitchen is not that big. The apartment itself is quite big, but it is in 2 levels. We have 2 small rooms, 3 small rooms in a weird row here. So to get to this room you have to walk through another room. So there's not that much space, even though there is a lot of space, but we're not using it very, very wisely, I would say. We have a big kitchen for our Dutch rental. I sometimes feel that the kitchen isn't really the heart of the home in this country, but I might be wrong. At least in rentals, they really maximize the living space. We haven't bought our own apartment yet, we haven't bought here yet because my spouse is still studying, so we are still renting. I'm quite happy at renting because who knows where we're gonna, maybe we would like to go abroad for a while at some point with my spouse's job, so it's good not to have too tied up in here yet, because when I tie myself up, I'm just gonna live there for the next 20 years, so that's pretty much it. So I want to make like back to the original subject, I want to make this kind of like spot for like the bottles, the cardboard, so it's easy to take them out. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do, and do some tidying up because it's a mess down there. Honestly, the dishes have exploded, the laundry has exploded, everything has, it's just kind of like poof. We try to do 15 minutes every day, not to have to do anything during the weekend, but I've used my 15 minutes to nap. Well, 15 minutes. I've been napping like 3 hours every evening, so I've been a bit under the weather, but I have spondylosis and ankylosis, well, spinal rheuma in more or less fancy terms, and I can be really tired at times, and this morning when I woke up, because I've been being quite lazy for 2 days, and like movement is the medicine, says my doctor, so I haven't been moving around that much. So this morning when I woke up, I was really, really stiff and pained, and so yeah, and sometimes it gives me a little bit of like a small fever, and I'm not feeling so well, and I'm really tired, and everything is aching. My eyes get like a small inflammations, that kind of stuff. So that's been my week this week, but it's getting better, so we don't mind right now. And Nappe likes that, because it's ironic, because when I'm not feeling well, I have to lay down, and I sleep quite a lot. But then again, moving is really what keeps the pain in my back away. So when I have other issues with the rheuma that require rest, then my spine is like, well, I'm just gonna go all apeshit now and be super pain and super stiff. So yeah, I always say you should call it hurts everywhere and has all kinds of issues rheuma instead of spinal rheuma, because honestly my spine is the smallest of my issues. I mean, I have a bit of a squint, I can't really stiffen down, I can't tie my shoelaces and stuff like that, but it's really the smallest of my issues, honestly, because it's not that pain, it's just stiff, and it has this really, like somebody with the slowly scratching, it kind of aches. So it's not like stomach ache or toothache in my case, because also the level of pain really varies. So yeah, I've been babbling now for 10 minutes, but I'm gonna do some knitting here in my knitting room. I want some peace and quiet. I should also clean in here because it's a fucking mess. So yeah, But I'm gonna just not do anything adulty today, except put one load of laundry in. Otherwise I'm just gonna do fun stuff. Headed to the Christmas drive-thru. The dog is on the back. I know she should be in her cage, but she's sitting in Levi's lap. She also wanted to come with because, well, Noppe comes with us everywhere basically during the winter when it's not too hot in the car. And yeah, I'm just waiting for him to pick up a skirt from Vinted. I buy a lot of my clothing secondhand because, you know, I think that's nice. And also I like the prices, so 2 birds with 1 stone. It's better for the world and better for my wallet. So I'm just finishing up with my sister's shawl. Well, actually picking up stitches for the color. It's not the length that she wanted. I have just made the first dose of rice porridge of this year. It's a very traditional winter / Christmas food in Finland. I've done this one in the oven, so it's a little bit less moist, I guess is the word. So I'm gonna enjoy this, continue with Tiny Needles Vlogmas, and Nappe. Hi, she would like also some, so she gets to lick the plate. Right? Yeah, they don't feed me here. Don't lie, I feed you a lot. Alright, my sister's cowl is ready, and I'm gonna make her a matching headband. It looks very small, but we have quite small heads, so I measured into my own head and it should be fine because it also relaxes a little bit. I'm making it from this Cool Wool Big, the same as the cowl. It is 120, so 240 grams per 100. It's really nice yarn. It's not too expensive, but it's really has this soft and fluffy feel for those who are, but without the really itchiness that some people don't like about wool. But it's still not as cabled, like not as wired, the construction, as for example Drop's extra fine. So I really like it. I've not knit from it a lot. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm just gonna watch some podcast and give birth to it a little bit, hoping I can finish it today. I use these kind of things to protect my finger because I have the tendency to push the needle with my front, what is it called? Well, this finger. And it can cause a little bit of irritation into my finger because some of the needles are quite sharp. These are not that sharp, but the fabric is quite sturdy. I'm using way too small needles to the fabric to gain this really sturdy fabric. So I use this to protect my finger. I have them in several colors. I found this out from another Finnish podcast called Tajan Tekelet, and I just ordered these on Amazon or somewhere. They don't cost much. They are actually things you put on your finger to get your nail polish dissolved. They're really great, and I use them quite a lot because I have very sensitive fingertips. They've really been the savior of my finger. Okay, I'm gonna whip together a dough for the Lucia buns before I hit the pre-Christmas party of our Discord channel, a Finnish Discord knitting channel. So I'm gonna already put the dough to make. It has to raise like half an hour, so that's good. And then I'm gonna bake, and I'm only baking for my spouse because I have celiac, so I cannot eat these. Hello. It is Sunday evening. It's been a really good weekend, really relaxing. I just came from our Finnish Discord Christmas party, knitting Discord Christmas party. Hence I'm wearing a hat, and we also got these hats from the drive-in yesterday. I didn't get that much baking done actually this weekend because they had so much bakery available in the, just put this one there, in the drive-in, and my boyfriend ate like 4 buns, 2 sausage breads, and a bag of candy before we even made it home. So yesterday evening I didn't bake anything, and today I've been a bit busy. So in the morning I slept really long, did some adult stuff, cleaning the house, putting the laundry up, dishes, and then I gamed with my friends, and then it was already time to go for the knitting thing, for the Discord thing, and it was really nice to see other people, knit a little bit, talk a little bit about knitting. So that's cool. Tomorrow is work week again. It's gonna be my last full work week before Christmas. Here comes Snappe. I'm gonna only be working 3 days on the Christmas week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off. My spouse is not yet off then, so I'm just gonna have some time off. He's gonna be studying from home, so he's gonna be home, but I'm gonna do some cooking and baking and just relax. It's been really good to relax now during this couple of days off. Whoa! Masu! That was like we wouldn't have seen in years, although we just saw like 6 minutes ago. But yeah, didn't get that much baking done, but I am waiting for some Lucia buns to raise, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven, and tomorrow is Lucia Day, which is my favorite day of the year, well, of month of December. I'm gonna talk more about Lucia and the traditions we had in school about that. It is originally a Swedish tradition, but I am from a Swedish-speaking, well, technically we're not a Swedish-speaking family, but I am brought up Swedish-speaking because my mom thought that having a lot of languages in your life is really good. So of course, via me and my sister, who went to Swedish daycare and such school, we have brought home a lot of Swedish traditions. So yeah, Lucia Day is basically came to Finland. I think it's like an Italian tradition originally, but came to Finland via the Swedish lines. And yeah, that's my favorite day, but I'm going to talk about that more tomorrow. The buns are going in the oven now though, because tomorrow I won't have time to bake, because in the evening we will have a Dungeons and Dragons session with my friends, so that's gonna be nice. But it was a good weekend. I got some stuff done, like meaning I got some nice stuff done, not like I got a lot of adulting boring stuff done, but I'm happy. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna probably edit this video and put it out already today, Sunday, because tomorrow is really busy, and then I am going to just knit and watch TV or Vlogmas or something. Pretty good. I also finished one color that I started Friday evening. I think I started Friday evening. I finished it yesterday, so I made one finished object this weekend, so that's really good.